Yo, what's up, guys? Well, wrong screen. What the heck? There we go. Main capture. There we go. Full screen. That was weird. What's going on, guys? It's Sunday night. I'm actually not supposed to be here tonight. I was supposed to have a live stream or a Warhammer JOYTOY news uploaded today because I did an interview. Or not an interview, it's a portion of an interview, but I did a JOYTOY Warhammer 40k news with an awesome YouTuber named Mario from Finite Hobbies. And we're actually going to shout him out hard tonight because I did a 2-hour conversation with him and I forgot to, I thought I hit the record button. So it was quite terrible. And I feel extremely horrible, and it's never happened to you before. So I apologize, Mario. We're going to do you right tonight. We're going to show off your page. We're going to talk about some stuff. Mario's also going to be coming back once he goes back to Italy. We're going to do another live stream or conversation. We'll figure it out. Either it's going to be live or not live. We'll figure something out. But either way, it was awesome talking to him. I want to say thank you again. We got a lot of stuff out. It was actually I actually had to stop the conversation at 2.5 hours because we were like going on. And I know how I am. I just keep talking. So it was quite cool. And again, like, it's just unfortunate that this mishap happened. Things happen for a reason, though. Mario's quite awesome. So I know that's not the last time, especially because I've been a fan of his stuff. And he does Warhammer 40k videos for JOYTOY. He does the Horus Heresy figures. He does all the JOYTOY stuff. He even does some of the Cosmic Legions and Mythic Legions, which we talked about. So, but no fear, we'll get Mario back on to talk to him again in like a month. I have some other stuff that's coming up also, so that'll be fun. I apologize, guys. I'm about 5 minutes late. I was trying to finish up the Astra Militarum video that I've been working on all week, and it's finally finished, and I was trying to transfer it over to 8K before I started this, but unfortunately I got to about half of it, so 0.5% moving it over or transferring it to 8K, and so unfortunately I wasn't able to finish it. After this stream tonight, after we're done with some gaming and stuff, I'll finish it up, and we'll go out either... you know what I'll do probably tomorrow at 6 p.m. Like we'll do a live whatever video whatever. So it should be fun. But that video is pretty cool. But yeah, so tonight I'm solo. But we'll talk about the JOYTOY Warhammer 40k news for the week. I already did this, which is hysterical. I already talked for 2.5 hours about all this stuff. So if I can't get through this stuff and relay all of that information back, there's something seriously wrong with me. So yeah, so I'm happy that we got this done. Let me see. Everything's kind of closed. Yeah, I don't know why I can't see who's in there. What's up, Blake? What's going on, man? What is going on, Mr. Recon Rage? Yeah, dude, I just did a conversation with another YouTuber for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and we were doing the JOYTOY news, and I thought I had hit record because I did a sound test, and apparently I didn't. So for 2.5 hours, we're talking about like JOYTOY news and his channel and stuff, and I didn't hit record. So we're going to do him right tonight. We're going to show off his channel. We're going to talk about some stuff. We'll talk about some JOYTOY news. We'll talk about some updates from the Mythic Legions Bathier, the Kickstarter essentially that's going on right now for the Dragon, which I'm all in on. So we'll talk about that stuff. So yeah, dude, I have done this, like I've done so many like interviews and I'm used to my stuff. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how what's funny is I don't know how I didn't glance over and see that it wasn't recording. So yeah, it's frustrating. It's very, very, very frustrating. So, and I know Mario feels the same way, but he's really cool. And like I said, we're going to have him on more on the channel, maybe have him as a monthly guest for this news and stuff. But yeah, so that's the deal. So let's go jump over to By the way, if the music is too loud today, just let me know. We're jumping over. We're actually going to show off. This is Mario's YouTube page, and so I highly recommend if anybody will throw his. I'm going to throw his link in the chat here, just so everybody has it. There we go. And here we go. We're going to throw his link in the chat. No, I did that interview today, and then like I was so frustrated and upset that I just like spent some time with my family, so I just shut down today after that. So I did not see the interview with Brick. I had heard that was going to happen, and that's really cool. I know Jeremy, and obviously I know Brick, so that was awesome. What was the conversation? Obviously, it was about Bathier and stuff. Was there any additional news or anything? I'll go watch it later on, but was there anything specific that they called out, or they said anything about the Kickstarter essentially that's going for right now for Bathier? Because you know what we'll do, we're going to talk a little bit about Mario's channel, and then we'll jump over to the news for the Mythic Legions. But Mario has an awesome channel. I've been a fan of his since I started getting into JOYTOY. It's very hard to find YouTube channels with JOYTOY reviews, which are good in depth, and he also has a Italian accent, which helps the content for his videos, which is really cool. Very smooth accent, so it's very easy listening. But he goes through, he has very specific chapters that he's following. So what's up? What is up, Jaeger? What's going on? Jeremy reveals something big about Mythos. Oh, cool. You could tell me here, because I'll watch it later and I'll check it out. But Jaeger, I'm shouting out Mario's Finite Hobbies. He was, I did a conversation earlier with him today, and then I forgot to hit the record button, which has never happened to me before, so I apologize. So I want to shout out his channel. We're going to do another interview probably about a month from now, where we're going to sit down and talk. But we're also, I think I'm going to have him on monthly to talk about JOYTOY news, because his channel is mainly about JOYTOY and Warhammer 40k. He does talk about some Mythic Legion stuff, but his shorts are awesome. He just put up one today of Dante, so this is really cool. So yeah, so definitely check out his channel if you have a chance. He makes some awesome content. So yeah, he has a really good channel. Absolutely, he has an awesome channel. So it was a shame that, because we had a great conversation, and it's a shame that I messed up with the video. But again, like I said, we're going to have him back on the weekly news on Sundays, and we'll talk to him. We'll go through some stuff. But again, if you have a chance, definitely check out his channel. It's an awesome channel. So we're going to jump really quickly over to, I want to see, where are we at here? Hold on one sec. Here it is. So was there any movement? Because this was earlier this morning, Blake, that the dragon, I think it was at 1700, was what it was at the time this morning when the update was posted. Has it gone above that? I don't think so, right? Because we haven't seen any other updates. So I know that the flame effects are like flying, right? Let's do a quick refresh and see if there's any updates here. Yeah, look at that. Look at the... All right, so Bathier is at 1402. I know I said last week on the live stream I would be shocked if it didn't hit 2K. Not exactly shocked. I'm a little surprised that it didn't hit 2K. It'll be interesting to see tomorrow morning what the update on this is after a full day. So Germany revealed the 5 pillars of north, south, east, and west. And there's always end. Yeah, the crazy thing is the fiery breath. This is at 927 units sold. So this is the breath and the head and the neck. I'm sure it's gone above, but nothing. Okay, cool. Yeah. And the Epic Wings at 760. Yeah, that has to hit 1,000. So we're in good shape. This is definitely going to get funded. It's just whether or not it's going to hit the 4,000. I would assume, because anything that Mythic Legions and Four Horsemen has done in the past has gone past this. So I would assume that's going to be the case here. So Again, it's looking fine. I'm a little surprised that it hasn't hit the 2K, but we'll see tomorrow morning if it hit the 2K and it hit that threshold to officially be funded. So, um, um, hmm. So we have the 5 pillars: north, south, east, and west, and I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea, Blake. What is the 5th pillar? Give me a hint here. Give me a hint. So we're gonna jump over to some of the JOYTOY news that happened this week. There really wasn't anything. The only thing that came out of this week was we got the official announcement on the retailers. JOYTOY officially. Take a guess with the think direction wise. Um. Well, we got the if you're saying the direction of the way things are going, I would think that with Bathier we would get something, some kind of green related or something like to go along with him. I would think that that would be something, maybe wood elves or something, or emerald or something. I don't know. Help me out here, Blake. Um, but yeah, we got the official word on Zephon, so he's on. Oh God, so they're gonna do the underworld. That's awesome. I wonder if they're gonna do my favorite portion of what Forgotten Realms is, which is the drow. And I know that we have dark elves within Mythos already, from one of the Kickstarters a long time ago. I don't think that they've expanded upon those figures and that line. But the Underworld is one of my favorite things. I'm a huge fan of the R.A. Salvatore book lines. I've read every single one or listened to every single one of Drist and company, and I love the Underdark. And any expansion for World of Warcraft, I've always been like, can we go to the Underdark? Can we go to like the underground? And not some pitiful version of the underground, but actually go underground. So that's actually really cool. I want to see the because I haven't been. I chopped off of my Mythic Legions collection, right? So I picked up only. I'm only getting the vampires and very specific figures now. So, um, yeah, that's actually really cool news, dude. And so I would assume at this year's Legion Con, they'll officially have like some type of, because I think they do at the German. There's a German con or something the day before I think the day before, and that's where they start the announcements for the next line of figures that are going to be coming out. So that's really cool. That's awesome news, dude. That's really cool. And Jeremy's a good guy. I know Jeremy. He actually, I got him to make me a custom figure of Mythic Legions based on Wraith and stuff like that a couple of years ago, but I think it's about 3 years ago. So I'll have to show that figure. I'll have to do a quick review on that. So that's awesome. G-Con, that's what it's called. That's right. Absolutely correct. That's really awesome, dude. The Underworld is so cool, and there's so many different avenues of storytelling they can go to. 100%. That's awesome. So moving over to the weekly news, like I said, we got Zephyr finally announced right on all of the distributors, so officially on JOYTOY's website, and the merch hammer. I think they have him for like $10 more. I think he's 60. Actually, let me jump over there. Where is merch hammer? And we're talking about some other things too that's going on this week. Merch hammer. So merch hammer has him. Yeah, they have Zephyr for $67.99, which is kind of weird because they have Angron for $389.99, which is $10 cheaper than JOYTOY. So the prices are all over the place. And he alluded to something new coming even during this Dragon campaign. Wow. Wow. Well, if they're gonna they've got all this attention on the. I mean, Mythic Legions has a lot of attention generally anyway, just because of the quality of Full Horsemen. So with the announcement of the Dragon, they have all this attention on them. They might as well try to use it, and you throw out something out there that's going to bring even more attention to them. So that's awesome. Did you see that Amazon has Leviathan Dreadnought in stock? Oh no, I did not actually. I actually bought the Leviathan last night, dude. I let me take a quick look at Amazon. Now I'm gonna kill myself if because tomorrow is you just got that Blood Angel today. Yeah, I got. So we're gonna. I didn't get Zephon today, but I know after the fact I realized that it's a little the page of him. I should have said pre-order is arriving or has arrived. So let's do Warhammer. Let's see. LEVI. There we go. Leviathan. Oh, I actually should probably put JOYTOY because we're gonna get all the game pieces. There we go. 155. Okay. All right. I'm not upset. I actually got it because I had $10 credit for Cool Toys Club for 155. And then I got it for 145, I think. Buy for 148. Oh wait, actually they have a coupon. Shit. Oh man. Maybe I'll cancel mine. I'll talk to Loy. Let me find out because I'm now an affiliate partner of Cool Toys Club too, which is another cool thing that happened last week. I don't know exactly what that totally means, but like I'm an affiliate, so that's cool. And I've always bought my stuff from Cool Toys Club, so that's cool. So I was gonna say, dang bro, you got no, I didn't get Zephon. I know that it kind of I just wanted to get dude, Smoke, I just had a bad day today, so I just wanted to get something out there and make a cool cover to the to what's going on. But I'll have to actually take a look. Thanks, Blake, for this info. I'll have to take a look because I would have gotten this really quickly within 2 days. Yeah, very interesting. They have the Ultramarine one too, and that's one of the things that happened yesterday when we did the unboxing. Was I talked myself into buying all the Sons of Horus figures, or at least slowly, because this is such an awesome figure. And the Sons of Horus are essentially the Black Legion, which I collect. So it's just a natural thing. So I'm definitely going to take a look at this because they haven't shipped it out yet. So I'll take a look and see. But we got let me jump back over here. So we got Zephon, we got him. The pre-orders are officially out, so I ordered mine yesterday. He looks really cool. We've talked about him ad nauseum, but he's really the only new news that came out. The other thing that I was talking to Mario about in our 2-hour conversation that I forgot to record, he let me know, because I'm not too up on the specifics in the other Discord, JOYTOY, where they talk about all the stuff. So Smoke, you probably know this already than I do, which is the fact that the Space Marine 2 figures are a different size, but they're also made of a different plastic. They're made much more of a, I don't want to say brittle, because I still haven't opened my figures up, but they're more conducive to, instead of an ABS type of plastic, they're more conducive to being able to have like the Citadel paints of the miniatures applied to them, as well as you can sculpt finer details into this type of a plastic on the Armoring Hall edition, and also Titus and Clarion and I forgot the other dude's name. But so it's not only just a larger scale, it's a different type of plastic, more attuned to kind of like the mechs that JOYTOY has made. I have one of the mechs. So from your experience, Smoke, because I know you've opened these up, what is your feeling on the different plastic between the Space Marine 2 line, so Titus and stuff, and these ones? SM2 figures feel better, not going to lie, identical to the game. So they look better. How do they figures feel, look better, not going to lie? So do they feel better, or hey, that's bigger than XM? Yeah, I feel like that too, Blake. I feel like they're the other thing too that I found out, which I didn't know. I don't know if you collect Dragon Ball Z, it was kind of made out of that same material. No, I don't. I have, like I said, I have one of the mechs from JOYTOY, so it's definitely more conducive to paint applications and stuff, and also the finer details. I'm really interested. I'm going to open up my Space Marine 2 figures this week and I want to do a review on them and check them out and see. So that's very interesting. Yeah, I do too. That's the lighter plastic, and their movement is better, so they don't feel as heavy and they're not gonna fall over. I do like the ABS. I will say again, I have to actually have the Space Marine 2 figures in hand, but I like the feel of these figures on the ABS plastic just because they feel like what's the word I'm looking for? They feel heftier, right? They feel like there's more girth, there's more to them than, for instance, like the mech that I bought from JOYTOY. It's not the Space Marine 2 line, some other line that they have, the mech line. And I wasn't too thrilled with that. It feels like more like a model type of plastic. And if that's what the Space Marine 2 figures are like, I don't think I'm going to buy many more of the Space Marine 2 figures. We'll have to see. Again, I haven't opened them up and felt them. But it makes sense because now they're able to do things like, for instance, hollow out the head easier to be able to put lights in there. So it's able to actually see the light coming out. So, no, I'm waiting, Smoke. We'll talk about it either. I think, again, I'm going to do these openings Saturday night. So maybe we'll do the Space Marine 2 figures Saturday night. We'll do all three, and I'll install the lights and stuff like that. Do you have the lights installed in your head of your figures too for the Space Marine 2 figures? Because if you do, I want to, where did you buy the lights too? Better quality and weighty. They feel good. It's not a big deal. Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to, again, like I said, I want to see, maybe I'll do a live opening next Saturday on the Space Marine 2 figures. That should be pretty cool. But the only news really, again, we got Zephon for purchase from all the retailers, Cool Toys Club, LT Locker, etc., or LT Cave. I forgot the name of that company. Obviously on the official JOYTOY website, they also have the armoring hall. I'm not going to pick up any of these figures. And when I was talking to Mario, he was of the same thing. Like, he was like, I'm not going to pick up any of the armoring figures because even though they're the cheaper price point, they're made for painting, right? And I don't paint, and I suck at painting, so I'm not going to pick these up. I haven't gotten the light, honestly. I haven't really looked at, but I'm still waiting for Third Brother Cherry on the 29th. Okay, it's 26th rather. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll put it up for a vote on the Discord, see if you guys care, and I'll put it up on YouTube also. But I'll give you some choices. I'll pick the Space Marine. We'll do one Space Marine 2 figure, because I want to be able to, during that 1 hour time, like, throw a lot of time into that one figure. So we'll probably do Titus on next Saturday, and we'll throw the lights in him and we'll check him out. So, but yeah, going back to these armoring hole editions, excuse me. I'm not going to pick these up. I already knew right away looking at these. I'm not going to pick them up. I'm wondering if you guys are, if you're going to pick any of these armoring editions up. Because it'd be interesting if Smoke, if you're going to pick any of these up, because that means you're a painter, and I did not know that. The Dragon is at 70% funded, 1402 sold of 20. Okay, so that's where it's at right now. So it's the same as what they have on the update for the website. Okay, I would assume. I mean, we're going to get the additional 600. It's definitely going to get funded. It's interesting to see if it's going to hit the goals. What that means is there's going to be less dragons out there. And so I actually might pick up a second one just to hold on to, because this is the dragon that we've all been waiting for like, if you're a Forgotten Realms fan or Dungeons & Dragons, like, this is an actual, like, real dragon. You can have it like, Joe Manganiello, the guy who was married to Sofia Vergara. Yeah, Sofia Vergara. He has like a whole, like, Dungeons & Dragons downstairs room with all his miniatures painted, and he has like dungeon sessions, and he has an awesome Dungeons & Dragons board. Dungeons & Dragons setup for his games. I can easily see that dude buying the dragon and having it suspended over the table. So yeah, I would think too it's going to get funded. 5,500 is a good call. I think that's a good number to go with. I definitely think it's going to get over the 4,000 within the time frame. I think people are going to get the itch to buy it later on. So I'm getting that heavy Bolter Gravis Captain once he drops. Best has to. Oh wow, wow, interesting. So that's the. Do you have the Ultramarines captain with match? Because we had the other thing too that they did this week. They came out with some figures that they redid, right? So they redid, not redid, but they reran the figures, because these were ones that sold out pretty quickly when they originally came out. And I'm actually interested in, because I don't obviously I don't have any of the space the Ultramarines, these ones, but I have a Tech Marine and I have an extra buck to change him into a Blood Angels Tech Marine. I have to do that. I'll probably do that on live, and I've done it's like 2 years ago I bought this figure, but this is the one that interests me, the Castellan Garen Crow. This is an awesome figure, but when this figure first came out, it suffered from very loose joints. So I'm very tempted, and I talked to Smoke about this, to buy another of these figures because I'm a huge Grey Knights fan, and this is such an awesome figure. Like, it's one of the first power armors. Let's see if I can get, I don't know why it's not working right now, but here we go. That face, that's actually a cool face sculpt, but the armor and everything on him, the only problem is his cloak doesn't stay on too great, and he's a little bit of a loose jointed figure. So didn't those two break up? Yeah, I agree. Foam will definitely kick in. That is the one I was talking about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order a second one. Cool Toys Club actually sold out on the pre-orders, so if you're thinking of picking him up, do it right away, because all the retailers are starting to sell out of him, because he sold out pretty quickly the first time. And he actually has, I don't know if you guys know the story of Garen Crow. Like, he has a hysterical storyline. If you have a chance, take a look at some of the YouTube videos for him, specifically regarding the demon sword that he wields and what he uses it for. It's actually hysterical, the storyline with it. So, dude, 100%, man. The Grey Knights figures, when I was playing the Cascade Demon Hunter, and this is the thing I have to stop doing, I'm going off on a tangent, but when I was playing the Cascade Demon Hunter game, I saw those figures, and I saw the models in the game, and then I saw the figures came out, and I was just in love. I played the game for almost 1,000 hours now. It's such an awesome game, and these figures are awesome. So I'm thinking of picking up another one of these figures, and he's got the Purifier mask on too. So I'm thinking of picking up this figure as a second one to see if they fix with the rerun the loose joints. That's what I'm interested in. So yeah, my first Grey Knight joints are bad. Only one with good joints. Caldor is that good also, but also his reissued one that came out a year in the beginning. Yeah, I didn't have Caldor Dragor is a little bit loose, but all the other Terminators, super tight joints, no problems with any of them. And then the recent run of all the power armor, so we got the Strike Squad, we got the Interceptors, no problems whatsoever with those figures. The only issue I had with them was the unmasked or the unhelmeted versions did not come with helmeted versions, and I asked Cool Toys Club to make custom helms so I can at least put the damn helm on there, so I don't have to look at a bare face all the time. I know that the miniatures have that bare face, but it just bugs me. So hopefully we get that, and we get some purifiers soon in the future, because I want to see some purifiers within the Grey Knights. These are such awesome figures, dude. The armor, I like them so much. I picked up the sisters that look identical to the Argent, not Argent Dawn, I'm thinking of World of Warcraft, and not Argent Crusade either. I forget what they're called. Argent Shroud. So the sisters of the Argent Shroud have very similar silverish armor, and I picked them up specifically for all right, let's see, let's look at these ones really quick. These are so awesome. They sold out really quickly, but they have the silvery armor of the Grey Knights, and so like they're a perfect complement in my display for them. They look so good next to each other. So cool. And I have all the sisters anyway, so yeah, bro, once you rebuy, please let me know. Yeah, I'll let you know. I think I'm gonna order another one tonight, and I think I'm gonna cancel the order on that Leviathan Dreadnought because I'd like to have him. Maybe we'll do a dual unboxing because I want to open that Dreadnought, because I already opened up this dude, and I'm gonna have to get all of the Sons of Horus figures too. So, yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I think I'll be. He'll be polar too. Wow, especially the one with the flare that came as soon as. Yeah, correct. Yeah. His if you're talking about the the banner that goes on the back of Crow, yeah, that was a bit loose and was a bit of a pain in the ass. So I'm hoping that they fix some of the loose joint problems because, dude, $73 is a lot of money for a power armor figure because there's not a lot of bulk to him. Actually, let me grab my figure. See, I have him right here. And we'll go to full screen here in a second so you guys can see. There we go. Oh, the Terminator with the hole in the flag. Okay. So we got Castellan, Garen, Crow. Again, the biggest problem I have is his backpack. And they all had this problem where an issue with the backpack holding on, and so the cloak like sometimes falls off when you're knocking them around a bit. One thing too that I do with all of my medium or power armor figures is I stick tiny tiny magnets into the bottom of them, and so it makes a much better stand for them, and they're able to have both feet stuck on it, so you never have for these figures, any of the power armor figures or anything below that, these figures never fall over because I don't use the stands for JOYTOY. I use these, like I said, I use the metal the metal stands which they're standing on, which is a little light piece of sheet metal. You could buy, they're made by 3M. I bought them on Amazon, and then I just stick the magnets in them. But dude, he's such a great figure, dude. He's such an awesome figure. And again, I almost want to pick him up. Shit, I'm actually gonna grab another one. I want to grab him, and I want to grab a couple more of the. I'm looking at him right now. The interceptor with the helm and the large Nemesis power sword, because that's what the cosplay armor that I'm getting is based on. But this is such a great figure, dude. Like if you Smoke, if you don't have him in your collection, and I'll pick him up and we'll check out if he has loose joints or not. But man, this is such a great figure. He actually has a really good head sculpt, and that's very odd for some of the first figures that came out. Even unhelmeted, he's still a good figure. So yeah, I love this figure. This is a great figure. So that's the deal. So we got some reissues this week. Cool Toys Club already sold out on Castellan, Garen, Crow. I'm probably going to reach out to Loy after this to see if they really did sell out and see if I can maybe sneak into the pre-sale for them. But yeah, so I'm going to pick up, I'll probably, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely going to pick up an extra Crow. So I'll do that after the stream tonight. We'll jump over, actually, I'll see if they're still sold out on Cool Toys. Oh no, they're not. Oh shoot. Okay. We're adding him to cart. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna. All right, so I'm definitely gonna pick him up. Talking about the Terminator holding the flag. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't. I don't remember him being loose, to be honest with you. I don't remember him being loose. Yeah, someone on that server was trying to sell me one that was you in no box for 80. Yeah, no, just buy the reissue. I'm gonna put an order in after this to grab him, and then I'm gonna see if I can grab any more of the Grey Knights with what the hell that type? I want to see if I can grab any more of the Grey Knights Interceptors. So, or actually, I'm gonna use. We're gonna talk about this in a second. The AliExpress sale that's going on tomorrow, because I ordered one figure from AliExpress, and I'm gonna get him, which is the Salamander's Intercessor. So I'll probably get him next week, But one of the things, and we'll talk about this in a second, that I'm eyeing is some more Grey Knights, the Power Armor ones, and also I want to see if I can get another Nemesis Dread Knight. I want to see if I can get them for pretty cheap, because I'll pick up another Nemesis Dread Knight for a good price and see if I can grab him. So, but again, if you guys, I would highly recommend picking up Castellan Garen Crow. He's an awesome figure, even with a bit of the loose joints on him. He's a great figure. Again, I'm a bit of a mark for the Grey Knights, so I don't know if you could take my word for it, but I think all of the Grey Knights figures are awesome, except for even the ones with the non-helmeted version. All I need to do is throw some helmets on them, and I'll be fine. I'll be good to go. So, but that's really about it. Yeah, as far as JOYTOY news goes, that was pretty much it for 40K and for the 3 lines that they have going on. The only other thing that was going on was, like I said, the AliExpress sale that's going to start tomorrow. So, Smoke, is there any particular thing on the AliExpress sale that you're looking forward to picking up tomorrow, or you're eyeballing? I know you said the Gravis Captain before for the Ultramarines. So that's interesting. I want to grab, actually I can look at it right now. See if they have what the price is, because I want to grab Grey Knights Nemesis. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Grey Knights Nemesis Dread Knight. Or actually we'll just do Dread Knight. We'll see what comes up. So 329, meh. 212. 200. I don't need the extra figure. Theirs is really good. Are these real? $70% off. Who's paying $728 for this? What is that? Wow, 227. It's only like $10 more with the figure? Is this real? Smoke, you have experience with the AliExpress sites. So you tell me, is this a real thing? Well, let me jump over to the so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, is this real? Because 227 with the figure is pretty crazy, and then you get 212 by itself. So yeah, so that's a bit crazy, dude. Wow. This is but the original retail 728? Where did they get that number from? Even when it first came out, it wasn't that sale. See, that's the kind of thing that worries me, and I'm like, is this a scam? Like, this doesn't seem right at all. So yeah, so they have a couple of the Nemesis Dread Knights. I'm gonna wait for the sale tomorrow to see this one for 200. Wow. I don't. Again, so okay, so they actually have a real price here, 278. I went crazy yesterday. Ultramarines, Primaris with the Relic Shields, and yeah, bro, you can message the store and ask if it's in stock. Even get pictures. I usually look at the reviews. Interesting. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to see, because it's a little disconcerting seeing this price on this one, and they're saying that the original retail price was $728. So that's a bit crazy. But I definitely am interested in picking up another Nemesis Dread Knight and a couple more figures as well. For me, AliExpress is a hit and miss. Yeah, I got my experience is I bought 2 items from AliExpress the other day. One, I had to ask them for a refund because they said they didn't have it in stock, and they immediately then put it up for a higher price, which was hysterical. Adrax of the Salamanders. And then the other one was supposed to come by Friday, and now it's not coming by Friday. So they're not starting off too great with me. I'll send you a screenshot of the stores that are valid that I've received. Send me that, because I want to look up. This is not Amazon, right? Because if we look at Amazon, what do they have the Nemesis Dread Knight for? They got it for. Yeah, they have it for $359, so they have it for generally the same price. What's up, Jay? What's going on, dude? We're just talking about tomorrow is the big sale for AliExpress, and my reluctance to buy from them. I bought 2 things last week, but one of them I had to return, and then this is what I want. But Lord have mercy, $212, $227 with the figure. I just feel like that's not true at all. I feel like that's just waiting for me to get scammed. Yeah, I feel like that's not real. So yeah, I feel like it's a bit of a scam there. But again, I'll be on the lookout. Send me your list of known good stores, Smoke, so I can check and see, because I'm gonna be looking tomorrow for. I want to pick up more of the Grey Knights. Do they have any interceptors? Because everybody's been selling out of these. So the Power Sword Interceptor, because I think I have 4 of them. So these are 39, these are 34. Well, this is the Strike Squad, right? No, this is all of them, actually. They're lumping the Interceptors in with the Strike Squad. $43. That's generally how much it's going for. But if you go to it, do they even have any of the... Yeah, this is the dude I want. I have 4 of him. And this is the one that's going to be pretty much 1-to-1 based on my what my cosplay is based on. So I want to pick more of him. And it's just a shame because this is such a cool body. I love the tabard in the front. But then you get to the head and you're like, oh, god damn it. Where the... Like, can we have like a helmet with him? And he didn't come with a helmet. So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem. And then I was originally thinking of going with this figure, this look for the cosplay, but I don't think I can get into, I mean, it's going to be a stretch trying to get in with that massive sword, but I don't think I can get in with a flamer. I don't think that anything that looks like a gun is going to fly it. I'll have to put an orange tip on it. And yeah, I don't think so. So I'll be on the lookout. I'm going to be hunting for these figures tomorrow when the sale starts and seeing exactly what I can do. And then based upon your list that you send me, Smoke, whether or not I can do it. I've never gone the AliExpress route for any of my toys. I remain dubious. Yeah, I steer clear of AliExpress. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I'd rather just go to Cool Toys Club. But Smoke and some of the guys have... I have that bull one. He's very detailed. He has, like, the armor and everything is great. The face sculpt, it is what it is. Like, I just want a helm with my guys. But I'd rather just go to Cool Toys Club and buy figures from them because I bought them for so long, for years. And like I said, so they have... Again, the Nemesis Dread Knight from them is $314, which is where I bought my first one from. $359. Yeah. And then these are... I think they're sold out of him. Oh, no, they have them actually in stock. $42 is a bit much, though. I'd rather get him for $35. So we'll see. Maybe I'll pick up... I'm definitely going to get that Garen Crow reissue tonight. I'll put that through. So, and then the only other thing to talk about here with Cool Toys Club is really quickly, and I've already talked about this in the Discord. By the way, if anybody's interested, I finally set up the Discord. Smoke is an admin for the Discord. But if you want to invite, send me a message on Instagram. Make sure you're following me, obviously. And I'll shoot you over the invite for it. One of the perks for the Discord server is you're going to get you'll get announcements when I'm doing my lives and videos. Also, there's a chat section for customized logos and animation on those logos. So if you throw in there, you go into that section and you throw in there what is your logo name that you want and what chapter or faction you would like it to be in the colors, I'll put something together, give you like 4 or 5 different options. You can tell me which one you like, and then I'll go through the process of creating a high definition JPEG for you. I'll create a GIF, and then I'll create an MP4 animated with music, or not music, but like sound effects and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so that's some of the perks for it. So, but yeah, so this is this is interesting that they're doing this. So these are pretty big. So we got the drop pod, because this is a Space Marine 3 figure. That's Titus standing right there. So again, this is 3D printed, but everything I've ever gotten from JOYTOY is great. This is a little pricey, right? The sides open just like a drop pod. Looks pretty cool in there. Did somebody from our Discord buy this, Smoke? Or did you buy it? Read my earlier messages about the Nemesis Dreadnought. Let me see. All those Green Knight figures are great. Express, steer clear. I don't see any other messages about the Nemesis Dreadnought, Blake. I do not see it. I got 90% of my collection from Ali. Just know what stores to go to, which stores are valid. Some stores are slow. Some stores are faster. Just got to communicate with the stores. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll take a look at the codes and the screenshots on Discord. Thank you, Smoke. I appreciate it. But did we get anybody who picked this up in the Discord? I thought somebody said that they grabbed one, because these things sold out pretty quick. But it's cool. It's expensive. $265. I wouldn't have picked it up because it's Ultramarines. The gun also sold out. I don't think they had many of these. I think they only made a couple, but this is awesome that these things are selling really quickly, because it shows the interest from JOYTOY Warhammer fans to create more stuff like this, and then in turn JOYTOY should get the message and start creating more vehicles, more smaller type of vehicles, especially for the Astromel Tarum, dude. I want some tanks, dude. I want some Lehman Russes, right? I want some of those tanks, some more of the vehicles for our figures, because we have the perfect scale for them. We're not running around with 6-inch figures, even though the Space Marine 2 figures are getting up there in size. But like stuff like this is what I want to see in the future. Look below my comment. I stay clear of AliExpress. Let me stay. That's weird. I don't see any of your messages, Blake. All I see is I steer clear of AliExpress, and then I don't see anything else. And I have 2 chats running too. Yeah, I don't see any of your other. If you messaged, I didn't see anything. I don't know if it blocked it out. I have a something. I have a bot which is doing my my moderation on this, so I don't know if it blocked it out. But if you want to put it back in the comments, I'll take a look at it, because I love my Nemesis Dreadnought. I think that was my very first video on YouTube that I did. It's historical too, because it's been like a year since I started and I did that video. But man, I even still to this day I love that Nemesis Dreadnought. But yeah, it's very cool, and it's awesome that they are making these and people are buying them and they are selling out. So that is really cool. One other thing that I want to show you was weird. Okay, ITK for the Nemesis. Yeah. Oh, interesting. And IT Cave is a interesting. Let's look them up right now. Let's take a look at IT Cave. Curve. LTK, brother. Let me see. If they have it for 220, that'd be amazing. Nemesis Dread. Ooh, they do. You're right. I've never ordered from them. Do they have free shipping? Have you? I know. A lot of people swear by LTK, but I've never ordered from them. That's a great fit. This thing's so awesome. My son, every time he comes into my room, is like, "Dad, can I play with this today?" And I'm like, "When you're older, you can play with it," because I know he's gonna break something on it. So, but this is such a great. I definitely want to grab another one of these before I get my my 2 Imperial Knights, because I want to have 2 of these with 2 of my Imperial Knights standing up in my garage display. So I bought all my. Oh, okay, all right. So they do have free ship. Oh, it's on clearance. I'm gonna have to set up an account. Do they have? Let me see if they have Garen Crow. They do. Interesting. And he's cheaper? Is he cheaper than on Cool Toys? Let's see. 71, same price. But they have the, I'll have to message Loy and ask him if he could match prices on this, because this is, I'd pick that. I'd definitely pick up, I can't find it now. Where is it? Here it is. I'd definitely pick it up for 230. That's a good price. That's a really good price. And it's a huge hefty thing. Like, it weighs like close to 10 pounds. It's literally like a small child. Actually, let me grab it. This thing weighs so much. Let me go full screen here in a second. Oh my god, dude. This thing weighs so much. I haven't worked out since my brain surgery, so. Dude, look at the size of this thing. Dude, you can't even see me in the camera anymore. This is so awesome, dude. This is one of... Oh, man. That's one of the problems with having things like on the bottom. And what's so funny is it has... it already has magnets. It has magnets on the bottom. So the stand that it comes with is just a piece of metal. Like, it's a metal stand. And... but this guy is so heavy, and the pieces on him are like pieces from Home Depot. Like, if I went and got pieces from my pipe, that's what the middle of this body is. This thing is so crazy, dude. Like, literally, you can't see me. It's like if I held up my daughter, but it's wider than my daughter, or about the same thing. But this is such a cool... Smoke, if you don't have this, dude, this is the type of thing that when these sell out completely, like stores that don't have them anymore, this is going to be something that's going to be going up for sale for a couple $1,000s, right? Because I can easily see them somebody doing a custom, and I haven't seen it yet, which is surprising. But on the miniatures, they make a custom whole thing to cover up the guy and give it like a bigger like knight head instead of just having the baby carrier. So, and even on the back, look at I know the Imperial Knight, dude, this thing's so heavy. The Imperial Knight is the same thing. Like, you can see all the pistons and everything on here, dude. The wires. And this is not flimsy, man. This is such... I'm definitely going to pick up... I'm going to pick up another one for 230. That's it. That is it. Back. I'm definitely going to pick it up. That's a good call, Blake. Thank you, sir. Definitely. I just started collecting end of last year. I'm not on that level yet. So what we were talking about before, how many figures everybody has, I think I know in that Sandman interview I said like between 400 to 500, but that's with my Tyranids that I bought. I think I'm closer to 300 figures, but like I think that Nemesis Dread Knight should count for like multiple, more than one. I think that Nemesis Dread Knight should count for 10 figures. So reminds me of the Jeffrey suit. Oh, man. FYI, I've heard there's another Imperial Knight coming. Yeah, well, they showed off last year the red one, right? So we have they showed the blue one and the red one, and they came out with the blue one, which I was a little surprised. I thought we were going to get both at the same time. But it makes sense that they're going to come out with the red one. I am a little shocked that they didn't come out with the most famous Imperial Knight for that size, which is Canis Rex. I feel like he's the most popular, and he has the perfect paint job because I believe he's a partner unit or something for the Grey Knights in the tabletop game. But he looks, and that's why I want to get my other Imperial Knight painted up to be this same color scheme as Canis Rex, because it looks like a Grey Knight. And as you know, I'm a fanatical fan about the Grey Knights. So my Hellbrute comes in trade for Jay. That would be over 36 figures. I have the Hellbrute too. I have the Hellbrute for the Black Legion. I have all my Black Legion figures. I have all the original Blood Angel figures too. Plus 3 coming in this month. Wow. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, if there's a good price on that, and 230 is an awesome price, but if there's an even better price tomorrow for like under 200, creeping into the 180 range, you have to pull your trigger on the Nemesis Dread Knight Smoke. It is such a good figure. It's not even a figure. It's such a good, I guess, vehicle is the easiest way to call it, right? So I've been all in since day one. Let's not talk of number of figures. So one thing that I did was 2 years ago, or 3 years I think it is now, when McFarlane had their Black Friday sale on their website, I bought, it was like 50 of the Gene Stealers for them for like $3 a piece. So I have a stack of 50 Gene Stealers that later this year I'm going to do a recreation of ball video and diorama of just the Gene Stealers and all of the Blood Angels that I have. So that should be fun. It's in the garage right now. What I'll do is I'll take it out. When are you supposed to get your Hellbrute? Because what I'll do is I have to take, because in my garage it's still a bit cold, so I'll take it out, let them essentially defrost for like a day, and then I'll swing over to show him maybe on a camera day. So, but yeah, LT Cave, man, I've never ordered from them before, so man, shit. Every time I do these live streams on this, I'm spending more money, dude. I need to chill out. Dude, this is, I don't know if you guys haven't heard, this is I nominate one figure that I have for my desk figure. So this is my desk figure, and now it's the gateway into getting more Sons of Horus figure. Dude, this is such a cool figure. And I don't have any figures that look like this armor setup of him. He's very unique, and his helm is very unique too. Very cool figure. Here's one thing that I'm a bit not sure of. And we're gonna jump over to JOYTOY's website just because of the pictures. They have, shit. Is it Imperial Fists? Who is the Imperial Fist with the open? Is it one of these guys? Here's the thing I don't get. This actually looks really cool. Why would you have a power fist molded on a figure or anywhere and him not having a fist? Like, I've seen the aggressors, which is okay because on the aggressors they have like these wrist-mounted guns and stuff like that, or guns on their hands. Makes sense, but the power fist on some of the figures, why would you have it as an open glove? And I've seen that. 230 expended shipping and leave super reputable company. You can beat it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to take a look, and that might be my second Nemesis Dread Knight. Yeah, I'm tapped this month. Had to replace my Tesla. Anybody in this climate who has a Tesla, I feel bad for right now, because the hate that's flying in that company's direction. It just sucks, dude. It just sucks. I feel bad for you, Smoke. Welcome to the plastic dish. So, yeah, dude. So, Blake, I don't know if you've heard, but last year, a couple months, I think I went there in April or May. I drove down to, if you've heard of the show called Geek Dad Life, right? A couple of years ago, there was a gentleman on that show named John, and he owned a toy store. He was also a dealer and stuff like that. He would buy like lots off of eBay and sell them on. He had a pretty successful eBay store. Anyway, he opened up a brick and mortar store in, I think it was North Carolina. So I contacted him about a year ago because I wanted to cut down my collection, right? So all my G.I. Joe classified figures I wound up selling. I wound up selling like more than half of my Mythic Legions, probably about 80%. And I actually drove down to North Carolina to sell it to him. And it wasn't really even the price. It was just to get rid of the stuff because I just had too much stuff that was in boxes I never opened. And I just needed to sell it because I knew once I got rid of all of that particular collection, I wasn't going to buy more of it. So once I sold everything last year at that store, John, Hero Collectibles is the name of the store. I haven't bought any more G.I. Joe classified. Actually, that's a lie. I did. I bought a couple. But I'm just concentrating on the JOYTOY figures. Man, that sucks. I actually have bought a couple of Genjo classified figures. That sucks. Um, I seen a few with open hand too. I was like, man, if only I had. Dude, I am the same way, Smoke. I'm like, why does he have? Why is his fist not closed? It's literally called a power fist. It's not called a power bitch backhand, right? It's not called that. So I don't know why there are figures that have that. Man, some of these Imperial Fist figures are really cool. Oh man, dude, I gotta stop this. Let me put the Sons of Horus up. Actually, I'm gonna not look at here anymore. So we went through the AliExpress sale tomorrow. I'd rather buy it from LT Cave than from here. We'll see what the sales are tomorrow. But here's the other thing too. So this is the company that's doing by the cosplay play of the Interceptor Grey Knight. They updated their website to show like some of the stuff. What's hysterical is last year at this time they did not have all this. They didn't have all these up, and the prices have definitely gone up for these. But like for instance, we got a Blood Angel here. The Gilliman is very impressive. This is one of the most impressive ones. This one right here that they have. I wonder if they have the video here. On Instagram they have the video. No, they don't have the video. But this Vitrix Guard, like, you see him in action with all of the extra stuff on him. They have a live action of him moving around, and that's what sold me on their products. I was like, oh man, like, I ran around in full gear when I was playing paintball, like it was Milsim and stuff like that. So, like, I was packed down with gear and so on, so it was constantly heavy. The fact that this is lightweight and you can move around in it, oh my god, dude. I'm so excited about getting it. And they just started making my one. Here's the Caldor Dragor one. The only problem I have with like the Terminator size, and this is a cool looking one, is you're not going to get the height. Now, to me, Terminator, like, you can get away with power armor under like close to 7 feet tall, and that's kind of what I'm doing. Like with that power armor, I should be about 6'4", 6'5". I'm only like 5'11" height normally, but it should add about 4 to 6 inches onto it. These Terminators, it's gonna be the same thing if you bought it. It doesn't have extra stilts. They don't offer it anyway. So if I had bought a Terminator armor, I would be under 7 feet, and the Terminators, I really feel like you have to be like at least 7 feet and above to really like wear a Terminator armor. I think I would feel weird walking around in it, because I feel like I'm the first release of the JOYTOY Terminators with they're like short and stocky figures. But this looks cool. I'm like super excited about mine that's going to be coming. They make some really cool stuff. I'm like drooling all over these because they didn't have this before, where the website is up with all the different outfits. So this is cool. And again, I'll throw the link in Discord if you guys are interested in taking a look at some of the stuff. So I've got that feeling. I've done that purge a few times. Yeah, the only stuff that I'm really keeping from that purge was obviously the JOYTOY stuff. I have some vintage G.I. Joe stuff, which I'm keeping. I have my Masters of the Universe Classics collection. I have like 200 of those figures. I have the Castle Grayskull, the Snake Mountain from Super 7. So I'm keeping that. I'm also keeping the Ultimates from Super 7 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. I bought my last figure a couple months ago, or about a month ago, and I got him last month. I actually did a review on him. I got to finish and put it up, but the Rat King. So that was the last figure that I was waiting for, because those are figures that I remember as a kid, and I had, and they're just upscaled to like a larger scale and more, detailed figures. So those are cool. And I know Super 7 gets a lot of hate, but I enjoy those figures. So, and I'm trying to think what else I collect. I'm looking at my Hot Toys Punisher in the Iron Man or the War Machine armor. I only have one Hot Toys figure, and I think that's really about it. I've been pretty good since I pulled off of my collection stuff. So that's why you need live action role play with cosplays. Dude, I told you I'll be at LegionCon this year. So if you guys see me, you're not going to recognize me because I'll be walking around in the Grey Knight's Interceptor armor. I already talked to Jeremy. They're cool with it. But yeah, I'll be there. I'm also going to go to New York Comic Con this year. It'll be my first year going. And I'm going to go dressed as a Grey Knight, which is going to be hysterical. And by the way, so this whole thing with the cosplay and everything stemmed from I had the brain tumor last year, right? So when I had the brain tumor, I was like, screw it, I'm doing this, right? Because I didn't know what was going to happen. And they removed it. I had the surgery. I actually went on Friday for my every couple months I have to go for another MRI to make sure it hasn't grown back. So I had the MRI. I have to actually get it to my doctor, and he'll take a look at it and make sure everything is cool. But one of the good things since I've had the surgery, even though it's painful right now where I had the surgery because of the hat I'm wearing, I haven't had any headaches, and I would get really debilitating headaches. So what I'm going to do is once I get a clear okay on this MRI, I'm going to create a quick video explaining what I had and what the process of it is like, because I think that information should be out there, because the biggest thing for people to do is to get checked out, and if you have something, you have a problem, it's better to speak up. Like they found out that I had this tumor because I was in awesome shape. I think I was like 190. My blood was awesome. I was eating good. And my doctor asked me after all my blood tests, she's like, is there any problems? Do you have any problems or anything like that? I was like, well, I get these debilitating migraines forever. Like these horrible, horrible migraines where I have to shut down for like the day. Like I'm done. And she's like, okay, that's not good. Have you ever had an MRI? And so I went for the MRI, and that's where they found it. They found this almost 3 centimeter growth in my brainstem. And so going back to this cosplay thing, I don't mean to bring down the mood, but like that's why I'm doing this, right? It might, for certain people, it might look at it and be like, oh, that's kind of weird that he's doing that. But dude, I had a brain tumor. Like I don't care. Like I would just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna have fun. So, let me look at the chat. Gotten love, Motu, dude. Oh, dude, Motu Classics was what got me back into collecting. I saw that One Pixel Dan video, back I think in 2010, and I was working late at night at my job, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" And I saw like the souped up version of Man at Arms, which is my favorite Masters of the Universe Classics figure, Master of the Universe figure from a kid, and I was just blown away. And from that point on, I bought more. I got the Motu Classics figures, and then I started moving into the Mythic Legions when Four Horsemen started to have some of their stuff come out. So, yeah, Four Horsemen, JOYTOY Warhammer, G.I. Joe Classified, Monster Force, Valverse, NECA, Predator, Motu Man, some key classics. Yeah, like I said, from that list, it's very similar to what I had before I did my purge. So now I just have the Four Horsemen, the JOYTOY, a couple of G.I. Joe Classified, because all I'm doing is I'm buying from the year, I think it was 88 or 89, where the Rolling Thunder came out. So I'm going to buy all of those figures. I actually have, let me grab this, let me show you. So I am a huge fan of the G.I. Joes from the 89 line, 89 or 88. I forget which one it was. But so what I wound up doing was I have like carded versions of Hit and Run, which is my favorite character. Let me go to full screen here. So I have carded versions of my favorite figure, right? This is an awesome condition of Hit and Run. I have a recarded, reproed version of Hit and Run, so this is awesome. And then on top of that, what I wound up buying, and I know that you are definitely Blake is gonna know. So I'm not sure if OP Smoke is gonna know this one, but I bought a custom of Hit and Run, and all of this is done by the customizer Stromax Customs. And if you've seen any of his work, for years I was waiting to pick up a one of his either Punisher. Once he started doing classified, I was like, all right, when he does a hit and run, I'm gonna bid on it. I'm gonna buy it. So I actually wound up buying this. This is by far the best version of. I know there are some other people who have customs out there. This blows away everybody else's custom. There's actually elastic like normally on his web gear. Dude, it's amazing, this figure. I actually have a review done for this, and I just have to finish the audio. But this is like, that's the extent of what I'm doing as far as like G.I. Joe and classified. I have a couple of figures, and I'm just going to stick with this. And what I think I'll wind up doing, because I started buying like carded and repro versions of that 88, 89 line for like Shockwave, Hit and Run, version 2 of Storm Shadow. And so what I'll do is I'll buy them, and then I'll buy the classified version of it. So, super happy you're doing. Oh yeah, dude. Since again, the only lingering effect is where I had the surgery where they cut me open. Like, it's painful sometimes because of when I'm streaming and I'm wearing a hat and the headset. So like right now, it's a bit painful, which is why sometimes on the streams you'll see me switch to like a beanie hat, because it's less painful, and the pressure from that scarred area still is less painful. So yeah, correct. Like I said, that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this whole thing with the I know my wife thinks I'm crazy, but this is kind of the whole reason why I'm doing the cosplay thing, because I don't care. Like, I ran around playing MagFen paintball. I did night fighting classes with nods. I played with some of um, the not special forces, but some of the SWAT team with the simulation rounds, dude. Those things hurt, dude. Those are so painful, dude. And I would dress up like fully. I can't share those pictures anymore on Instagram because I get banned. My account almost gets banned every time I share them. So, we used to have live events for games releases. All of a sudden, it's weird to cosplay. Being insecure. Yeah, dude. I used to be a manager of a GameStop back in like 1998. So yeah, so definitely, that's cool. Stromax makes up. Yeah, dude. Stromax. I've been eyeing his customs for like 5-6 years, and I knew right when they had that hit and run come out, that was my figure, hands down. I know exactly what I mean. I can't even have a beanie on sometimes because the back of my head was opened up from my car accident. So I can really, yeah, dude. Even now, oh my god, dude, I can feel it. Oh, like I said, when I do that video, I'll show you the. Probably should, but I'll show you the in that video will be a picture where they put the staples in, where they cut me open to do the surgery. So, and dude, I was like, oh man, I was out of it. One of the things that happened right after the surgery was obviously my equilibrium was all off, and I couldn't walk straight, and I had a problem walking for a while. But like, one of the things that happened was I couldn't write my name. I could not write. Thank God we live in an era where we don't really have to write as much. But one of the other things that was really a pain in the ass, because I'm on my computer all the time, is I couldn't double click fast enough to open up a file. So I was like sitting there like pressing it. It sucked for the longest, for like a month to 2 months, which is why I didn't jump on Space Marine 2 right away, because I had just had the surgery and I couldn't play the game. Like, my motor skills weren't good enough at that time to do anything. So that's why I'm like 4 or 5 months behind, because I had the surgery and I wanted to play the game, but I couldn't because I was still recovering from it. So that's the whole spiel with that. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent there. So, I got plate and 6 screw holding up my C2. So wow, that sucks, dude. And that's from the accident that you were talking about, right? That's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I am really looking forward to, like I said, once I get some, I got a small update with the oh shit, this is really hurting. I got a small update with the cosplay. They're gonna start 3D printing some of the stuff out and get some of my some of my updates to me, and then I'll start throwing some stuff on Instagram and the Discord and stuff. So that should be pretty fun. But yeah, dude, some of these cosplays look crazy, and these prices are a lot. The other thing that kind of worries me here is this one, like the salamander. This dude has some short ass arms though, dude. I don't know what the deal is with this. Like, I hope I don't have short arm syndrome when I get my cosplay, because the shoulder pads are supposed to be big, but I thankfully, like, when I stand up, I used to play basketball all the time. My arms go down to my knees, so I think that this is just a dude with very short arms, because it looks like he's short arming it. Because none of the other cosplays they have really look as bad as this. Because these arms are going up to his waist. At least these are going down a little bit farther. This one looks crazy. This is this. The arms are. I hope I don't look like this, but the arms are going all the way down to his knees on this one. So we'll see. I'm like T-Rex arms. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can't wait to hang out with you at Legion's Con 25 after 8 years in the USMC with multiple combat experiences. I learned to do what makes me happy. 100%, Blake. 100%. I agree with you 100%. Like I said, I think that me getting the, hopefully, as long as it doesn't kill me, but getting the brain tumor very much focused me on things that I enjoy and not taking too, like, what, that's one of the reasons why I quit World of Warcraft, because I was playing like 20 hours a week. Even after 20 years, I was still playing a good amount of time on the game in PvP, and I just wasn't getting anything out of it. So I was like, you know what, let me give a shot at trying this YouTube thing and putting my energy towards that. And so far it's been a blast, dude. Like, I've had so much fun. I found like so many awesome dudes. Like, I think that's the biggest thing with this channel and me doing these live streams like this, is just to find like-minded individuals who are just cool people and like chill and like relaxing, and like we can go play some games, we can talk about some stuff that we like. That's really about it. That's all I'm about now, to be honest with you. And like, my career has like been doing awesome. Like, so I have a great family in life, knock on wood. I have a great career, everything's going great. So I'm just going to enjoy the other portions of this. And if people think I'm weird because I'm buying a cosplay, I don't care. I don't care. So, yes, I agree. Yes, and then the T-Rex arms comment is hysterical. So, all right. So, oh, the other thing that I wanted to mention, I saw this. So I did that review on those Lego. Here we are right here. All the Lego Warhammer 40K figures, and this update came to me. So they're doing more. So they have the Ultramarines and everything also. And these aren't too bad. They're $10. I think they have a thing where you buy like 2, 5, 10. These are not official, which is crazy because the quality on these things is amazing. But they have the sisters, and the helmet even comes up like the sisters' helmet. So if they come out with, or they have, oh man, I think I might actually buy a couple of these, because I have the Grey Knights Terminators, and I have the Blood Angels, and I collect the sisters, the Adeptus Sororitas for the JOYTOY figures. These are so cool looking, dude. They are so cool. But all right, so we covered a lot. Again, I'm gonna show off Mario's YouTube page. If you haven't, check out his page. You know, go subscribe, like his videos. He makes some awesome short videos. So the only other thing I want to say really quick before we close this up, and I'm gonna jump over. We're gonna do a live stream on Space Marine 2 at 1 a.m. We'll do a couple of quick games. I have an Astra Militarum JOYTOY video coming out. I'm gonna put it out tomorrow. We'll do 6 p.m. between 5 and 6, and I'll do a 6 p.m. I think Eastern Standard Time. I'll do a live, whatever it's called, where you do like the live premiere of it. But that video I've been working on for like 2 weeks, dude, and I think I finally found kind of the way that I want to do my Joy Toy review videos. Kind of what you've seen with those Blood Angel figures where I want to do like a whole collection. And it's the same thing with this. The Adepta, the Astra Militarum, I have all of the Cadian Forces figures. I bought them all. I have them. And I also have all of the Death Corps of Krieg. So that is a whole video of it. I also threw a diorama piece in there, some stuff. And also, I got this tip from Sam Manatera, was to start putting some little pieces of information in there about the figures beyond just, are they articulated, do they come with parts and stuff like that? Because everybody does the same thing. There are a couple of YouTubers who give you some bits of information, but I went the extra mile. So I'm interested to see what your guys' feedback is if you have the time to take a look and watch that video. So, all right, guys, I am going to go. I'm going to grab something to drink really quick. I'm going to change to a beanie because my head is killing me. And I will be back in about a half hour, and we'll do some Space Marine 2. All right, guys. I'm Wraith. I'm out. I'll see you in a little bit, guys. Later. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, guys. Later.